Yo, I think I stopped that one too early this time. Hi. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Hey. Sorry, it's been a while. Hey. Good morning. Hi there. I tried a new chat widget. It's just as ass, but hey. Peter, thank you so much for the gifted. Thank you so much. Kai, thank you so much for 7 months. Hey. That one audio is going to be uploaded this week for members, so keep an eye out. I'm really trying to figure out how to record it in a satisfying way. But hey. Alright, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hey. So yeah, sorry. I had some turmoil recently. Nothing bad, just tiring. And it kind of, you know, zapped me. I'm trying to figure out placement with all this stuff. Everything's just so expensive in life. I can't stand how expensive everything is. I hate living in an expensive state where everything's expensive and it's just expensive. Everything's just expensive. Just a bit draining, but we ball. I'm figuring it all out. So, hey. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of laughing the last, like, day or so of everybody being like, oh my god, he was a valedictorian? I think I have mentioned it on stream once before, but I don't know. I was just trying to think about a fact about myself that would fool people, you know? Baby, thank you so much for 10 months of membership. And also, happy birthday. Oh my god, thank you so much for tuning in on my birthday and for the membership. On your birthday. That's crazy. I said my birthday. Well, your birthday is my birthday. It's both of it. It's both of it. See, and it's so funny because everybody's like, that makes a lot of sense. But why? I don't know. It's kind of hilarious. I don't remember saying that I was the valedictorian either. I just remember saying that I had a high GPA. Look at this nerd. Me, the nerd. Hi, Ari. And I think it's for 32 months of membership. I recently donated plasma for the first time, and the place I was at played Love by Keisha Cole twice. Immediately reminded me of you. I used to think that I wasn't fine enough. Yo. No, man, like, here's the thing. I don't talk about it because, I don't know. It felt unearned. It felt unearned. It really did. Thanks for 11 months. This reminds me of the clip of people freaking out over you doing basic math. Nah, for real. For real. I don't know what that was about either. People were like, oh my god, he did that so quick. And I'm like, dude. I'm like, dude. It is not that serious. Not valedictorian. Nah, I guess I haven't talked about it. I was at first so look, I'll say this. My first initial problem and why I didn't go out right to say that is mainly because valedictorians, for those that don't know, it's not something you think about until you realize, oh yeah, that does make sense. Valedictorians make up pretty much 1%, less than 1% of all students, basically. They don't make up a large portion of the student body across all schools, because obviously there can only be one valedictorian per graduating class. So it wasn't something that I wanted to be quick to talk about because, you know, I was just worried that maybe some way, somehow, someone would find out. But I realized, like, even though valedictorians make up less than 1% of, like, all students in existence, it's... unless you went to... Unless you looked up and searched up all graduating classes in the last, like... You'd have to cover a wide margin, you know? Because, like, I'm Gen Z, so I guess you'd have to assume that it'd at least be within the last, like, decade or so, you know? And then you have to look up all of them, see which ones have like videos for you to access, and then you'd have to listen to every single speech and be like, oh, I recognize that voice. I recognize that voice, you know? And who's doing all that? Who's doing all that? So, like, let's be so honest, you know? Well, thank you so much for 6 months. I finished a really important exam yesterday and almost got a perfect score. Congrats! I'm so happy and wanted to share the good news with you. That is good news. I'm so happy. Thank you for sharing. Oh my god. Congratulations. Unk is Z? Don't call me Unk. We've been over this. There's some crazy people out there, never doubt. I mean, hey, look, honestly, if you found out that I was valedictorian and you searched all through multiple schools to find the exact video, and you scoured through thousands, potentially tens of thousands, because there's a lot of freaking schools in this world, dude. There's a lot of schools. Search through thousands of, like, graduation videos, and you managed to find me, at this point, you deserve to know. Like, you know, like, I applaud you. That's some dedication. Like, it's not like I said I went to a convention and was dressed a certain way. You know, then you can just look around some pictures, you know, through a thing. That'd be a really weak way. That'd be a really weak dox. But if you did all that, you searched through all the schools and found me, I'm like, you deserve it, dog. You just deserve to know. You deserve to be in the know. Do you even remember your speech? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I probably made a couple of puns there. Thank you so much. Hope everything is doing good. I am doing just okay. Soon I will be settled. Soon I will be settled. I will be settled soon. I'm so looking forward to it. I will have my booth set up, and I will be locked in, and then I can finally get back to streaming consistently. But Callie, thank you so much for the soup. I appreciate it. Yes, Chad did get a new outfit. I hope you like the look. It's still all a mess, but we ball. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I've just been kind of living my life. I haven't played Street Fighter in a bit. It's been like a weekend. So I don't know. If I do stream it, I was like, I guess I'll do it publicly, but I don't know. It'll be late. It'll be a late stream. Thank you so much for 11 months. I had no idea what this was, and I thought it was some nation that I had no idea existed. Valedictorian? Or something else. Yeah, no, I was a funny guy. I was a bit of a class clown. But I was also a bit of an outcast. I feel like you have to be valedictorian to some degree. I don't know. School's just always been one of those things that kind of came naturally to me. I feel like I've talked about this before. School benefits a very particular type of mind. It benefits a very particular mind. And not everybody can function in that type. It's a very standardized setting, you know? It's very standardized. And I just have a brain that benefits from that kind of environment. Some people don't, though. You'd think that I wouldn't, considering I'm an artist and I'm a creative individual, but I don't know. I guess that's just how I work. True. Part of it is having a very good memory, yes, and I did indeed have a good memory. For example, I guess a great way to give an example is this one's kind of silly, and it's more of a flex than anything, but it's also really silly. It's partially good memory, but it's also like, dang, Vanta, how much time did you have on your hands? Did you like have friends growing up? And the answer is kind of, but that's beside the point. One of the silly things that I would do is, you know, when you're studying for a final or a midterm, sometimes your teacher / professor often gives you a study guide, you know, or a syllabus. Just a kind of a breakdown, a summary of what's going to be on the test, because it's such an important test. So they give you kind of like a breakdown of a more specific line of content that will appear on the exam. So in my case, you know, a lot of people, what they would do is they'd cram. They'd wait till the last minute, or because of the way their brains work, they have to come up with very specific ways to study. You know, some people are auditory learners, some people are visual learners, some people work well with flashcards, some people need to be taught something, some people need to hear it out loud, some people need to see like a diagram. Everybody has a different way. to work, right? Well, the thing is that with me, my logic was, if you know everything, you can't know nothing. And that sounds obvious, but that's what I would do. So, instead of finding a method to study, I would just read everything. I would just read it all. So, I would reach a point where I no longer had to have study guides. I would simply read. I would read through the study guide that was provided, and I would memorize the study guide. So I could study with nothing in front of me. I would completely just memorize the entire content. And that's just kind of what I would do. So school was just, so I don't really talk about it because it's not really something that I had to particularly work hard for, I was like, if I just know everything, then I can't possibly fail. So I would just read everything and just learn it all. And I'd be like, yep, I know this. Yep, I know this. So I would just be, in the car, at home, doing nothing. And I'd just be studying, I'd just be doing my thing. And I'd just be studying in my head because I memorized not only the answers to the questions, but I also memorized the questions themselves. So I was able to quiz myself in my brain because I just memorized it all. And I know what you're saying. Some of you are saying like, oh, wow, my God, he's so smart. He's so like big brain. And really, it's not. I just have good memory. It's literally just memory. It's literally just memory. That's what I'm saying. Like, I had a brain that benefited from the very standardized setting of school. Other people have different kinds of intelligence, but mine's is very straightforward and straight-laced. I think that's why the way that I behave can come off a little bit silly. That's why it didn't really surprise me when a lot of people didn't immediately jump to like, oh yeah, no, he was definitely the valedictorian. I did. Some people are just like, oh man, Vent is going to be insulted. None of you guys are standing on A, and I wasn't. I haven't have I told any of the livers? I don't know if I've told them. What about subjects that need practicing, like math or physics? Math or physics? I mean, it's similar in principle. Once you learn the formulas, you just plug them into different problems and then you're done. Now, if you're asking me, could I do like that kind of math now? Probably not, because I don't practice it and I don't remember a lot of things. But, I kind of just remember stuff. Right now, I think the most important, valuable skill that I have is basic math and then, English. The ability to break down and understand different verbs and word forms. Rachel, thank you so much for 11 months. But I hope you're doing good. Listening to the stream with my Yoshi flexing about his big brain and being smart, I'm jealous. I'm not. I wouldn't call academic intelligence. I don't know. I feel like academic intelligence is harsh. I won't say it's the lowest form of intelligence, but I wouldn't judge it very high. I wouldn't place it very highly on the scale. Because just because you're good at school doesn't mean that you're an intelligent individual. You know what I mean? Because you can, there's the skills that are required to do really, really well in school don't often transfer to the real world. I think the only useful skills that you gain in school are reading comprehension. If you pay attention in your English class or your language class, reading comprehension is important. And your ability to analyze text, and read through the lines. That reading comprehension is an important skill that you learn in school, or that you should learn in school, I should say. Another really important skill that applies to the real world is your ability to convey a point. Your ability to properly explain yourself. If you can express your point of view or thoughts or a belief system or whatever, your ability to express something, and your ability to express something effectively and accurately, those are skills that I feel like come from being in school, or that you can get from being in school. However, you could also just kind of cruise. That's why I don't really put much stock in being valedictorian. It's not that's why you don't hear me mention it. It's like, why am I talking about that? It doesn't even make up me. It's such a small aspect of me. Exactly, critical thinking skills. Like, there are people that are doing really well in school, but then you throw them into the real world and they're cooked. And they are cooked because they lack that basic wisdom and basic knowledge. Street smarts, if you will. Yeah, exactly. That's why I just don't think having a high GPA or being valedictorian really even means anything. Because, like, who cares? You know? It's literally the equivalent of being buff. I think a lot of people think that being buff is going to get you a lot of places and that it's going to benefit you in so many ways. But really, the only thing it should benefit you is just improving your self-confidence. Just like with school. But it's not going to actually, you know, greatly increase your chances at doing XYZ thing. Because, you know, outside of what? Very specific careers and I guess bringing groceries from the car to the house, in what way is being strong going to benefit you? And I guess some very niche circumstances. What is that gonna help you, you know? Like, literally, me walking into a room and going, "Hey guys, I was valedictorian," is the exact same thing as somebody walking into a room and going, "Yo, I can bench 315." You know, like, people are gonna be like, "Oh, that's impressive," and then that's it. You move on. So you're the neighbor's kid? What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, that was my alarm. Okay, bro, just let us be proud of our Oshi freely. You can sell yourself short as much as you want on your own after stream. Missed you lots. Hope everything goes well for you from now on. Thank you. I'm living my life. Being fit and active is always better than not. No, you're correct. I'm not saying that that's not the case, but I'm saying, like, it's not important. I'm just trying to explain to you and rationalize why I just don't talk about it and why it's not come up before this. I just wanted to come up with a fact about myself that I thought was confusing enough. And I feel like I got a lot of people. Tell me I'm wrong. I think I got a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people thought that the reality TV show thing was the truth. I've never been approached to be on a reality TV show. I don't think a lot of people get approached for something like that. Usually you have to sign up for it, no? There's like channels to go through. Maybe you have like an agent or something, you know, or you're like an influencer. Like, I'm not an influencer, dude. Vant is an influencer. You're the neighbor's kid that parents compare other kids to? See, the thing is that I would say that. The problem is that I don't go outside. So, like, I think the benefit of having me as a neighbor is that you don't have to worry about your parents comparing you to me because your parents wouldn't know that I existed. Unless your parents talk to my parents or something, and then my parents just decided to mention, "Oh yeah, our son was the valedictorian." You're not there. Your parents aren't gonna know that I'm even there. They're gonna be like, "Who's that? Who's Vanta? What?" And you're gonna be like, "Vanta," you know? So anything that your parents knew about me, it's because you told them. It's certainly not because they know I exist. You're out rarely, or yes, I'm out rarely. Also, Peter, thank you so much for the super. You see, Vanta, he was valedictorian. It's not even that important. It's not even that important. Nobody even cares. Nobody cares. It's just brownie points right now. Everybody's like, "Yo, Vanta's kind of smart. He's kind of big brain. That forehead's not just for show." It's literally all it's gonna do is just give people more room to play tic-tac-toe on my forehead. Borrow salt? Do people still borrow salt? It can show that you can have good work ethic, though. True. It reflects well on you. It does reflect well on you. You're right. I won't deny that. Certain associations and titles can definitely tell people about you before you walk into the room. Quick question. Do I add rhinestones to the whip of my cosplay? I want to do your outfit justice, so I need to know. Rhinestones to the whip? Rhinestone. I don't think so. You should do what you want, though. If you need rhinestones on the flogger to feel pretty, then, you know, you should have a pretty flogger. Do what you need to do. I feel like most people would know anyways. Looked good on a college application? Oh, true. Very true. Yeah, it shows some degree of grit. Yeah, my middle name is Grit. VantacrowBringer. I've got grit. I've got grit. I'm bawling. Guys, I'm afraid to play Street Fighter 6 on stream. I don't think I want to. I feel like I'm gonna be bad. I think that's why I clean my room. I think you underappreciate yourself sometimes. Perhaps. Oh, wow. I needed that. That was some cool air. Membies? Nah, I won't be Membies. I'm gonna do it publicly. Badly addicted? No. 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 Yeah, it was easy for me to get into college. I'm putting X on the center. There's already an X, technically. No, yeah, right? I don't think that most of your chat plays SF in the first place. What? What? Wait. What? I don't think I was planning on fighting chat in Street Fighter. I don't know, dude. I only play Ingrid. Ingrid is the only character I play. I've literally climbed all the way to Plat with Ingrid, and I refuse to play anyone else. I just like how small she is. It's just like that. Was college easy? Yeah, college was easy. Casually, more on Smash, which you won't touch. You're right, I won't touch Smash. Because I'm bad at it. Because I'm bad at Smash. If we are not familiar with the game, why do you think we can tell you are good or bad? What do you mean? If you win, then you're good. If you don't, then you're bad. It's really just that simple. It's really just that simple. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. True. Hey! You know what? Whatever. Oh, hey, speaking of which, I need to play Rhythm Heaven. I think I'm good to play it now. I won't lie to you guys, though. Something I didn't get to tell you. I meant to put this in YouTube, the YouTube posts. I meant to write this out. Guess what I got into? And I didn't check. I'm like a few days late. But I'm gonna see. Oh, I didn't mean to put that up. I'm gonna see if I can stream it. I'm still waiting. What is it? I got into the Honkai Nexus Anima beta. But I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see if I can play. I was shocked. I was like, these gacha games, they keep letting me into their betas. You know what's really crazy? I got into the Neverness to Everness beta, but I got in and I was in Japan, so I couldn't stream it. Yeah, I got into the Neverness to Everness beta. Hoya sponsorship? No. Guys, don't misunderstand. I just got into the beta. I applied and I got in. Is it like an HSR or is it like HSR or a sequel or something? Nah, it's just another game. Hoyo's just making a bunch of games. This is their monster collector game. I think they just want to cover all their bases. So they have like their beat 'em up fighter type game in the form of ZZZ. They have their open world action adventure RPG in the form of Genshin. They have their traditional turn-based game in the form of Honkai Star Rail. And now they have their monster catcher, like, I hate to say Pokemon, but like I feel like Pokemon is just the default monster catcher game at this point. So they have their Pokemon game now in the form of Honkai Nexus Anima. True, I also got the Wuwa beta. True. Oh, now I think about it, I also got into the I didn't stream this one because I couldn't, but I also got into the Arknights beta, the Arknights Enfield. I got into that beta as well. I don't know what's going on, dude. I was in all of them. Will you play it? Yeah, the Honkai Nexus Anima beta? Yeah. I'm definitely going to play it, but I don't want to play it until I find out if I can stream it or not. The second beta or the first? I don't remember. The gacha games love you. I know, right? I'm out here just living my life. Maybe they do like me. If they like me so much, they should sponsor me. They should sponsor me. Would you stream Arknights? Hell no. If I stream it, I'd have to start over, and I'm not doing that. I'd rather just keep it as a game that I can enjoy myself. I mean, if they sponsored me, I'll stream it. But like, I don't know. I think I'd rather it be a game that I just talk about and tell you guys that I'm enjoying. I don't really see any point in streaming so much gacha though. I don't want to be a gacha streamer. I like gacha games. Everyone get into Arknights. I mean, it's a good game. I like it a lot. I really do like it. I've been catching up on the story slowly but surely. You know, I'm waiting. But you have Gacha Monday. But that doesn't mean I'm a gacha streamer. It's Gacha Monday, not Gacha Week. It's Gacha Monday. What's Arknights about? Fuck if I know. I just know that we're the administrator we're the administrator, and we woke up after like so many years, and a bunch of people are aware of us because we're so sexy. And everybody fucking just loves us. They just slob on a knob like corn on the cob. Even like the main bad guys, like, you were so sexy when you were awake that last time. It's a shame you don't remember anything. I don't even know, bro. Everybody just loves us. And we keep going to all these different places, and they keep glazing us. The game just kind of feels like Glaze Central, low-key. That's definitely a huge dumbing down of the story. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I don't pay attention, so do not take my summation seriously. Genuinely do not take it seriously. Honestly, I think Arknights is very niche, and not everybody's going to be interested in it. It's really not for everybody. It's not your typical open world action adventure RPG. Mainly because it's got the factory. You've got multiple zones throughout like each of the regions where you can work with like the surrounding areas and the cities to deliver items, which can get you credits, and then you use those credits to expand the different fields and gain access to new machinery that can improve the speed and efficiency of your production of items, and then you sell those items to increase the prosperity of the different zones. And then as you increase the prosperity of the different zones, it upgrades your shop, it upgrades your overall like level of influence in that field. And it's really cool. I really enjoy it, but I really don't think it's something that I would stream. Like, I'm gonna be so real with you. A lot of my Arknights has basically just been me walking around and like, basically the way the game works is at each base, where you set up a factory, there's kind of like a central power unit. And from there, you have to craft batteries, which you put into generators, which increase your overall electric limit, like your electricity limit. And then you use that electricity limit to craft more stuff to create items. And then you create different items based on what you need. Sometimes there are items that you need to craft gear, because that's how you get artifacts in this game. There's no like artifact domains like in Genshin or in other gacha games that you might be more familiar with. So you actually have to craft the gear. The other thing is you might craft specific items that are designed to sell. You need to sell them so that you can increase your prosperity limit, you know, in the particular region that you're trying to increase the prosperity in, so that you can gain more benefits, like more access to things in the shop and so on and so forth. You can buy all kinds of stuff with it. But a lot of the game is basically just me taking like a power grid, dropping it, tethering it to the home base, and then just tethering that all around. And then next to the power grids, I'm placing zip lines so that I can more effectively and efficiently get around the area when I'm making deliveries, so that I can get money. And then I use that money to further increase efficiency so that I can get money slightly faster. That is literally the whole game. That is the whole game. And then the rest is story. Yeah, no, you're right. There is no RNG stats. I think that's the coolest thing about it, I think. There is definitely some RNG, but that's like min-maxing. Hey, what's up, Ryu? Hey, where you going? Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here. Say something. Say something. You're not gonna say anything? You're just gonna breathe? He's just chilling. I wish you guys could see him. He's just asleep. Okay, well that's fine. He's just never gonna speak. Sorry, everybody. Fantasy, when will we get another confession stream? When I am finally settled. You going? Are you leaving me? What are you doing? Okay, he's just here. Oh. Are you leaving? You're leaving? Okay. Mr. Shedmaster. I don't know. He's just so quiet. Sometimes I wish he would make some noise. What are you sniffing around for? Oh, okay, he's just down here. He's just down here. But yeah. I don't know. I think the way that they're kind of structuring these games is really... Does he shed a lot? He does. Yeah, no, it's nice that he's quiet, but sometimes I wish I could get him to speak if I asked him, like, hey, speak. But, like, he's just chilling. I still don't even know how he does that. Like, I'm like, what does he do? Like, are dogs really sensitive to things like that? Because, like, if I pull up outside the house and start walking, he knows that it's me and he'll react. And if it's, like, anyone else that he knows, he'll get excited. But, like, if it's a stranger, then he'll bark. I'm like, how do you know if it's a stranger? Have you tried to train him to speak? Nah, I can't train him to do shit. He don't do nothing. He don't listen to me. Sometimes I call his name and he don't turn his head. How old is Ryu now? I think he's like 3. Smell, probably. Even when I'm outside the door? That's crazy. I don't know. He's so wild. I know, he just lives his life. He really just lives his life. But I don't know. Everything's crazy. I don't know. I feel like I want to find something to stream, like a game or something. I don't know what to do though. You know, I've been addicted to Slay the Spire as well. I just haven't been streaming it like Millie has. I still want to play it with Millie at some point. It's been Street Fighter 6 and Slay the Spire 2 kind of on repeat. Oh, True Rhythm Heaven. I gotta go back and play that and set that up. I'm gonna play Senran Kagura Estival Versus. Why did I buy this game? What's wrong with me? I'll never be able to play this game on stream. Overwatch? Oh, yeah. Are you a master on SF6 now? No. I don't even know what I'm at. I think I'm plat. Let me see, actually. Let me check. Let me check. Because I don't remember. Yeah, no. I stopped playing at a certain rank. But yeah, Rhythm Heaven. I need to get back to that. I still want to do that one co-op horror game, and then I just kind of want to play horror games. Those are like the vibe. Okay. And then I have to finish Dragon Quest 2. I don't want to stop playing it. My schedule is just so broken. Larry, thank you so much for 2 months of membership. Let me see. What rank am I in Street Fighter? The Fierce to Fathom one, that's it. Have you played Outlast Trials? I have. I want to play it with Krisis. I want to play it with Krisis. And then there's that new game that just dropped. What is it called again? Okay. What is that game called again? So there's Fierce to Fathom. I don't know. Everything's broken. Okay. Okay. I have the game up. I'm just here to check my rank, Street Fighter. That's it. Can you load? I'm just here to check my rank. Fighting Ground. I am plat. Yes, I am plat. 14,492 LP. Oh, that's what it was. It was that, like, that airport game. That looked fun. And well, thank you so much for the gifted. Airport? Yeah, it's been going around on Twitter. Dear Passengers, Resident Evil. Oh, true, I have to continue Resident Evil. Honestly, my whole life is just broken right now. I gotta make a schedule. Guys, everything's so busted. Everything's so busted. We're so cooked. We're so cooked. I might just need, like, this week to just chill. Once I get that booth set up, I should be completely set up by the end of this month. There's just so many other things going on in my life. Happy birthday to your little sister. The Friend Slop one. Yes, I love Friend Slop. Don't worry. I'll just release more stuff so that I have more things for you guys, even if I'm not streaming. Like, I have the other audio, and then I have the other audio, and then I'll stream when I can. I'm just kind of really focused on audios at this point. And then there's Tyrant Tales. So like I'm just I am something right now. I am truly something. So many audios. Do you play farming sims? What's an example of a farming sim? Honestly, when I get the booth set up and I can finally properly use an ASMR mic, you know what I really want to do? I really want to do that one ASMR stream. It's going to be the first and like the only ASMR stream with an ASMR mic that I do. It's going to be so stupid. It's going to be that one where like I'm the most cringe, cliche, like lead in a romance movie, and it's me running into the listener who is the like main, who's like the other main character, and I just do the most like ridiculous shit. Like I'm just like, and then the best thing about it will be that instead of like being immersive and creating sound effects or doing movements to make like the sounds and make it feel like you're there, I'll read it out loud as if I'm like typing it, you know? Like oh my gosh, you're hurt. Oh no, you're bleeding a lot. Let me take my shirt off and use it as a tourniquet. The ambulance won't be here for about 30 minutes, they said. I'll do what I can to nurse you back to health. Takes shirt off and ties it around your arm tightly so that no more blood can come out, functioning as a makeshift tourniquet. Here. Oh my gosh, your cheeks are red. Are you okay? You don't have a fever, do you? Oh my gosh. Let me take off my other shirt. and wet it so that I can put it on your forehead. Hopefully this will allow you to cool down. It's like, oh my god. Now you're cold. Let me take off my other shirt and hopefully you can use it as a blanket. How do I have so many shirts? Don't worry about it. Growls. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I'll just keep doing that. It'll be like a full length, like live ASMR, and I just keep pulling out the most, like the worst bullshit. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. The ambulance says it's about 35 minutes away. What? Did I just say 30 minutes ago? They stopped for Chick-fil-A. I'm really sorry. I'll get you some water. Okay, I got you some water. There wasn't any nearby, so I had to use my shirt to make some. How did I use my shirt to make water? Shh, shh, shh. Don't ask so many questions, sweetheart. Here, I'm gonna use my shirt to wipe off the sweat on your face. Oh, that would be so funny, dude. Oh, that would be so funny, dude. Everything is solved by a shirt. I think it'd be so great. I think it'd be so much fun, you know? And then it could be a series, just really stupid, like, romance routes. It's like, oh my gosh. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Vanta. I overheard that argument you were having with your parents. It seems that they used all the money that you had saved up to build your dream restaurant, and they used it on your siblings' graduation party instead. That's so selfish of them. I can't believe they would do something like that. Thankfully, I'm very much attracted to you, and I also happen to be a multimillionaire. So, I would like to fund your restaurant. What is the idea you said? Oh, I see. Apples and peanut butter. I like apples and peanut butter. That's a great idea. I'll fund it. Tell me how much do you need? Actually, don't worry about it. Money isn't an object. Let me take off my shirt and write you a check. Don't worry, the bank will take my shirt as a check. I think the shirt should be like a common thing. The shirt should be a motif throughout all of my ASMRs. Oh my god, that would be so good. It's like, oh my god, are you crying? Please don't cry. I meant for this to be a good thing. Takes off shirt and uses it to wipe your tears. Don't cry. Don't cry. It'll be okay. I'm sold. Give me 30 of these. I'm telling you, dog, when I get into this booth, it's over, dude. It's over. Do you ever get your shirt back? No, I'm rich and famous. I don't need to get my shirt back. You can keep it. Oh no, there's a hurricane. Don't worry. I'll use my shirt to blow it away. And then another ASMR could be learning the history about how I got the unlimited shirt. The shirt is the true MC. Nah, you for real. You for real. You're so not wrong. Also, thank you for so much for 11 months. I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you, once I get into the fucking studio, bro, it's over. It's over, dog. The doctor said I consumed too much sodium today. Do you have any idea why? No, but I can help take care of that. Here, take my shirt. Rips shirt off and gives it to you. Have you started building it or has it not arrived? I don't have it yet. I think it'd be so stupid. I'd have to do one that's public and then the rest would be members. That's my prerogative. So the first ASMR will be public, and then I'll have a bunch that I'll do privately for members only. And then it'll be even funnier because then there will be people that'll know me for the joke ASMRs, and then they'll subscribe to the membership. They'll get the membership, and then they'll go in and they'll be like, "Yo, his ASMRs are so funny." And then they'll click on something and they'll be like, "Yo, what is this?" And then they'll be like, "Holy shit, this is the spiciest thing ever." Speaking of which, spicy ASMR this week. Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. Wink, wink. Sorry, my wink is... this week. From Tyrant Tails to T-shirt Tails. Exactly. With your shirt on, that's debatable. I'm actually not sure where it's going to go. Play this audio if you feel unsafe in a cab. Honey, do you need me to rip my shirt off? Don't worry, I got this. Takes shirt off and gives it to you. You kind of sound like Drake. What? How spicy? You can ask the members when I release it. Ask them. You can ask them. Are you ever shirtless when you're streaming? You can be honest. Rarely. I often take off my shirt during the stream rather than go into the stream shirtless. Prove it? I don't... What? Have you ever seen me pull for gacha? I strip all the time whenever I pull. Thanks, thank you so much for 35 months. I don't know. Is it a ritual at that point? Yeah. Yeah, you could say that. Do you not stick to your chair? What does that mean? I've had streams where I'm standing up. You know I have a standing desk, right? I don't stick to my chair. Or is that like a joke about me being stinky? I need you to release a song all about your infinite shirt. It would go perfectly with the ASMR. What the heck? You want me to release an original song about a shirt? Imagine if I made an original song, got EN to appear in it and everything, and it was literally about a shirt. I don't know. Can we get a fit check right now? I mean, I don't know. I'm wearing workout clothing. Just make it simple and funny. I'll write my own original. I think it's so much for 34 months. Would it be a long sleeve or a short sleeve shirt? I don't often wear long sleeve shirts. I usually only wear them out or when I want to look presentable. I don't just chill at home with long sleeves on though. Muscle tee? No, it's just a tank top. I feel like I'm being objectified. I feel like I'm being objectified right now. Sleeveless? Yes. What's a tank top that has sleeves? Is that even... That's just a shirt. That's just a shirt. There's no such thing as a tank top with sleeves. Bro. So all the shirts in the funny ASMRs are tank tops? No. We're pulling out the what are you wearing right now, Riz? Let us have this. Bro, what is that, Riz? When are you gonna apologize for misusing AAVE? What? If I ever misused AAVE, it's intentional. I wonder what AAVE I misused. Just wanted to tell you that I miss you so much. Welcome back. Wish you all the best. By the way, will you stream tomorrow? I would like to, Tori. Thank you so much for the super. Dang, that's crazy. They just said that and then dipped. I don't know. Are they talking about when I didn't season my eggs? Is that misuse of AAVE? I don't know. Everybody was getting on my ass about that. True, very true, very true. What do you think AAVE stands for? The V is obviously for Vanta. Vanta, more audio dramas, please. Don't worry, they're coming. Look, I don't think they need them. Do I always not season my eggs? No. Vanta, would you do a collab with Kenji? Yeah, we've talked about this. I like Kenji. I think Kenji's really funny. The problem is I don't think any of his fans want him to collab with me. I don't think so. I really don't think they're interested in hearing about me or talking to me or seeing me. But unseasoned, they're too eggy. Okay, alright, bro. Don't get banned in my chat. Doing that over stuff. Kenji doesn't like your misuse of AAVE? What? Kenji doesn't know who I am. I'm almost positive he doesn't. What is happening right now? Everything is so wild. I don't know, bro. But hey, honestly, we all ball. I can say this. What is it? I've been playing on my Steam machine, and it's so good. It's so good. Is it Tuesday? It's only Tuesday? Oh my god. It's so nice. I tried playing Elden Ring on it, and the internet was awful. I was lagging so bad. The Steam machine is actually pretty sick. I've been enjoying it. It's a pretty nice piece of hardware. Mine came with the Steam controller too, so it's cool. What have you been playing on it? Raven's Watch. Elden Ring. I need to find a game that I could play off stream like an RPG. Are you keeping up with the World Cup right now? No, I don't like soccer. It's like, no way this guy just spent God knows how much on a console to play the games he's always played. I don't know. I'm like wondering what I do. I think it's just been nice playing in front of a TV. What makes a Steam machine different from a PC? It's portable. Have you played or are you interested in playing the new Marvel Rivals season at all, by the way? No. No. Yeah, no, no. But Jubilee? Yeah, and she's fine as hell. And I'm gonna see all the art of her that I want on the TL. But do I want to play her? No. Honestly, I love myself. I think really that's really all that can be said at the end of the day. I just love myself. So I don't want to play. Marvel Rivals. Can you do a rival stream? Why do you hate me? Loving yourself. No league, no rivals. Exactly. You get it. I'm an Overwatch guy, and you guys know this about me. We ever played Crime Scene Cleanup? I have played that game in its entirety. It is on my channel. Does that mean no League of Legends either? Nope, not unless we reach 5,000 memberships. That's not happening. If we reach 5,000 memberships, I will do a 24-hour League of Legends stream. Are we close to that goal, actually? No. Did you just say you love yourself? Why would you promise this? Because it's an impossible goal. It's not achievable. I feel like people don't realize how much 5,000 memberships is. Like, to get 5,000 memberships, in one membership period. Guys, that's not happening. That's not happening. Okay, thank you so much for the gifted. Fancy, they're gonna do it. No, they won't. Not even halfway? No. You're not believing, bro. What if it would happen? Then I'll do the 24-hour league stream. It's really just that simple. Thank you so much for 35 months of membership. Peter, thank you so much for the gifted. I actually don't know. How many memberships do I have? That's a great question. Let's see. Whoa. Wait, what the hell? What the hell? Who joined? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, wow. Huh. I'm like, wow. I'm like shocked. No, I'm not going to say the number out loud. It's not 5K. I don't know if you were expecting 5K. It's not. It's not 5K. It is indeed not 5K. Who did you see in there that shook you? Nah, I'm not saying who joined my membership. I'm not saying that out loud. Do you really want to know how much? It's 100K? Dude. If I had 100K memberships, I would not be fucking in shambles after purchasing my booth. Like, dog, Because of that fuck ass booth, honestly, I should be having like ramen noodles every single day. Like my diet should consist of ramen noodles. Beezy, thank you so much for the new membership. Welcome to the Vantacrow. Peter, thank you so much for the gifted. Tori, thank you so much for the gifted. Bro. Ramen noodles with an egg goes hard though. True! You are not wrong. You are not wrong, Girly Pop. That is the truth. Wow. That's crazy, bro. Oh my gosh, K1, thank you so much for the gifted. Okay, fine. If you really want to know, it's right under 3K. Okay? Alright? Which is crazy. Thank you so much. I didn't realize we had so many members. Oh my god. So is the goal you need to have 5,000 people member to you all at once, or that we just need to hit 5,000 in a certain time frame? I guess it's a bit of both. Basically, like in a month period. No, don't. Why do you even want a league stream? For what? For what reason do you want a league stream? I don't. I just want to defeat you. I don't. Did you pay in full? Did you have to pay in installments? The booth? That shit's paid in full, dog. Oh my gosh. I just want to listen to the ASMR, low-key. The booth, I already got the booth. I already have the booth. It's not like we have to reach 5,000 members for the booth. I got it. I just gotta build it. Look, at the rate that I'm going, the way I look at it is that, you know, if I have that many, I just think it should be because I deserve that many. Does that make sense? So like, I want to create members content that's really good, so that people feel like they want to be a part of it. That's why I make an effort to take care of my members so much. It's why I do like the monthly ASMRs. It's why I try to do watch-alongs and gaming like with you guys as often as possible. I really like want to take care of my members. I want you to know how much I appreciate you. Have you tried League though? No, I don't want to play it. I don't want to play League. I don't want to play. Like, is it not clocking to you? Is it not clocking to you? I don't want to play League. Get back on XIV King, there's a new ultimate. Nah. Nah. I don't want to. Oh god. Oh god. You know what's really funny though? It's actually hilarious. Because I have the Steam machine, I could download XIV on my Steam machine and play on my TV, which actually sounds so convenient compared to playing on my computer. But I don't want to play XIV. I really don't want to play XIV. Is it not clocking to you that I'm standing on business? Whip. Coup whip. Yes, Final Fantasy 14. Also, you know, things for 35 months. 3,500 members and we get a 24-hour stream, a 24-hour League stream, and I will play it. That's the only way I'm playing that shit, dog. It's not happening. There's no other way. There's no other way. You can tell how little I want to play League. Get that back. I'm not particularly into League either. I want a 24-hour stream though. Plus, it's a silly goal to see if we can achieve this. You deserve all the memberships, dog. Yes, I swear it. I've already said it. 24 hours of League. 24 hours of fucking League. God, that sounds fucking awful. I'm not gonna lie to you. Honestly, I feel like I'd have to get like a League Pro or something to help me. What about a 24-hour karaoke? I would die by hour 2. Why does it have to be League? That was the original thing that we brought up. How about just the 24-hour stream? Okay. And within that 24-hour stream, I have to play League. At some point. At some point throughout it. Yeah, I don't know. Everything's crazy. I don't know. Oh. I don't know. Sleep 24 hours? I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Either way, I don't want to play League. That's why I said such a what I consider to be a high goal. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Please. 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 5K is so far away. You don't have to do it. You don't have to. Do like horror games stream for 24 hours? Hey, look, if I do a 24-hour stream, I'll just come up with a bunch of shit to do during it. Easy peasy. There will be a League section. There will be, you know, different things that I set up. There's a lot of breathing. So thank you so much for the gift. Thank you. 24-hour League stream with Marvel Rivals. I don't know, the Marvel Rivals update looks kind of crazy. Hi, thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you. League will give you a new vocabulary list of insults that you never knew you had in your back pocket. Personal experience. What? Do I want that? What? Hey, thank you so much for the super, by the way. So you'd be more toxic? Do I need to be more toxic? Anybody that's seen me play Overwatch knows how bad it can get. We're getting to him, guys. No, you're not. The only reason I'd play League is because I'm absolutely forced to. I'm not going to play it willingly. Oh, you like Kurokoko? Thank you. So is it like 3.5K or 5K? What do you mean? So it's why are you trying to negotiate? I don't want to play League, so I'm setting the bar high. It's really just that simple. It's really just that simple. Why are we negotiating? I don't want to do it. So I'm telling you, I set the bar unnecessarily high because I don't want you to reach it. When are we going to understand that? Not even if your friends invited you? No, not even if my friends invited me. There are certain games that I just don't want to play. At this point, I have garnered a list since I started streaming in NIJISANJI. The list that I have of games that I will not play no matter the circumstances are GTA, Project Zomboid, at this point Minecraft, and League of Legends. Those are the 4 games that I will not play no matter what, even if somebody asks me. But if we reach 3.5K members, you will do it in at least 6-hour League section. What? Now we're just making up rules. We're just making stuff up. What? Thank you so much for the 20 gifted memberships. What the hell? Why are we negotiating? You guys are lowering it. You're not understanding the point of it. I was just, when I said 5,000, I was just making up a goal. It wasn't serious. Now you guys are saying like, okay, you said 5K for 24 hours of League. What if 3.5K for 6 hours of League? Like, why are we negotiating? I don't want to play any League. I don't want to play 5 minutes of League. I said it like that for a reason. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to achieve that. It's not supposed to be achievable. Oh my gosh, guys, thank you so much for 30 months of membership. You could watch all the League trailers instead. They are pretty cool. Honestly, I'd even watch paint dry for 24 hours with your commentary. LOL. Oh god. This ain't even a goal. It's a hostage situation. No, actually, Artini, actually, and thank you for the super. Oh my god. What else? Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you for all the gifted. Please, please. What is this? It's an RPG tasks bar. Look, man, I'm releasing my stuff for the people that like that kind of content. I've got like my stuff. I've got my stuff that I'm releasing, and then I do the occasional other streaming members, you know, like gaming streams or like I have the audios that I do pretty consistently. I you know, I just kind of ball. I try to do things often in membership. Are you playing with something in your hand? Yeah, how'd you know? 3K and we watch Arcane. Arcane was good. I saw Arcane already. Audio booth is going good. What do you not like about Minecraft? Literally everything. Literally all of it. You got yourself in it. Don't blame us. We never mentioned League. Yes, you did. Literally, this was done last year. This was last year in like December that I made this goal, that I made this stupid ass goal. And everybody was like 5,000. And then some people were trying to like negotiate it down. And I'm like, no, I don't want to play it. Well, then, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. It's just the sandbox, though. What is there to hate? Look, don't misunderstand. I didn't say that it was bad. I said that I don't like it. It bores me to tears. It's just boring to me. I don't want to watch, and I don't want to play it. It's really just that simple. I really tried to play it during NIJI Enchanted 2. I logged in, and I was like, ooh. And then, when I read the book, and then I did, like, the thing, and I was like, man, I gotta do this shit all over again. And then suddenly I had no drive to do it. Like, literally. You never had like a 2-week Minecraft period? Yeah? I think that was when I first played it. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Dude, please, please. Nah, man, I can't do it. I can't do it. I think I saw that I would have to mine, and there was like no ulti mine, and then I realized, like, I was like, fuck, I don't like this game. And like literally, like genuinely, I didn't say it out loud, but like when I got down, and then I was like, why am I playing this? And then I just lost interest. Yeah, no, I can't. Why don't you like GTA though? Again, it's boring. I couldn't... Just as a man does not need a reason to love, he should not need a reason to dislike, okay? Okay? I feel like you can't always articulate why you like something. And even if you can, those same reasons why you might like a game might be the same reasons why another person doesn't like the game. So, you know, I'll name a bunch of things about Minecraft or GTA that I don't like, and then you could be like, but those are the best parts. And I'll be like, well, shit, sounds like the game isn't for me. Like, don't misunderstand. I'm not saying the games are bad. Like, I'm not saying they're bad games and you're dumb for playing them. I'm saying I don't like them and that I don't want to play them. You know? The RP servers were fun, though. But yeah, GTA by itself is boring. See, it's so funny because I don't like RP servers either. Unfortunately, this streamer meta is just not something that it's meant for me. It's just not meant for me. It's just not my vibe. I can't do it. It's just truly unfortunate. The RP server meta is, I can't vibe with it. I can't do it. I don't like it. Ruben, thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Mommy Star, thank you so much for the gifted as well. Thank you. Yeah, no, it's just not my vibe. It's not my vibe. I feel like I tried, and I was like, man, I don't like this. And then I tried it again, and I was like, man, I really don't like this. And then I heard GTA, and I was like, oh yeah, you know what? I'll join that. And then I was like, wait. I don't like Minecraft, and I don't like RP servers. And I don't like GTA, and I don't like RP servers. So why would I like the GTA RP server? Like, you can't say that I didn't try. You cannot say that I, like, never logged in. I logged in, and I tried, and I was like, this is not for me. What games do you like the most? I mean, I don't know. I like a lot of stuff. Like I said, those are the only 4 games that I'm, like, really not interested in. I'll play... There's a lot of things that I'll play. I like a lot of things. I'm not really limited by that. But there's not a lot of games that I'll stream. Well, there is a lot of games that I'll stream, but I guess in comparison to the amount of games that I like, there's not a lot of games that I like to stream. So I keep it limited. Like, I think horror games are really fun to stream. I like story games. Especially choice-based story games. Those are always fun to stream. RPGs can be fun. I love streaming Souls. And then everything else is kind of more personality content, you know? Like Vanta Voices, speaking of which, I need to do that soon. And then community-based things like confession streams and stuff, which I need to do more of. I'm behind on all that stuff. I'm behind on everything. Roguelikes can be fun to stream, but I don't try to make too much of a habit of it. Especially after my escapade of streaming Elden Ring 40,000 times. I'm surprised you don't like RP servers since you don't like voice acting. Me too, honestly. It's a mystery that I'm still trying to figure out about myself. But at this point, I just can't explain it. I just don't like them. Games like Heavy Rain? Exactly. However, I currently have some games that I'm in the middle of playing, and I want to finish those before I start too much other stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in the middle of Dragon Quest. I just started the Resident Evil DLC. What else? I'm trying to remember what else I'm playing. I'm so lost. Did you stream Dispatch? Nah, couldn't. Nobody in NIJI streams Dispatch. I'm new here. I saw you playing Persona 3 Reload. What about Persona 5 Royale? Too afraid. Too afraid to play those games. I think when I get a bit more comfortable, I don't know. It's so weird. It's like I can play like I played Elden Ring for like 50 streams, but like I just know that if I play Persona 3 or Persona 5, I'm gonna end up doing that same thing, you know. And I don't know. But yeah, next is after I finish the Resident Evil 4 DLC, it'll be another Resident Evil at some point. And then I kind of just like the short form horror games, you know, the ones that I can finish in like 2, 3, 4 hours. Those are always a good time. I really like doing those. And then I'll just find more like choice-based games. Like, I don't know if I can play Until Dawn. but I'm still like figuring that out. But yeah, that's my big thing. So like I have to wait. I have to slow down. That's why it's like I feel like 1 or 2 story games at a time that have like an ongoing like overarching plot. Like no more than 2 of those at a given time. Because if I have too many going on, I'm just not going to remember anything. And I feel like that hampers the experience for everybody, not just myself. Would you try Assassin's Creed? Dude, I love Assassin's Creed. I love Assassin's Creed. And the fact that 4 got a remaster makes me so excited because 4 is my favorite one. I love Assassin's Creed. But would I stream it? That's a different question. That's a completely different question. And I don't think the answer is yes. Do you plan to play Expedition 33? Nope, too late. Too late to play that. Have I played Danganronpa? No. No. Have you already done Detroit Become Human? I have, and I had the worst playthrough ever. You should check that out. It's pretty awful. It's really fucking bad. It's really bad. Genuinely, though, if you want to laugh at, once you watch my playthrough, you'll realize just how shitty, like, my playthrough was. It was genuinely. I don't know if anyone could have a worse playthrough than I did. For those that don't know about, like, Detroit, or don't know about my playthrough, basically, the androids in the game, obviously they're androids. So, like, if they die, they don't really die. You could technically back them up and make another one. Connor is one of the main characters. There are multiple points throughout the story where he can die. And there's an achievement where you can kill Connor the maximum number of times in a single playthrough. You want to know what that number is? It's 8. Guess how many times I killed him? In my first playthrough, I didn't look anything up. I didn't intentionally do this. This is just what I arrived at on my playthrough, just experiencing the game and making choices for the first time. I got 6. I killed Connor 6 times. I wasn't even trying to go for the achievement. I genuinely just killed him that many times. What did Connor do? Bro, honestly... Yeah, no, I almost got the achievement for killing Connor the maximum number of times. He died so fucking much. It was just so bad. I think it was also the fact that I genuinely couldn't take the story seriously because... You know, David Cage will tell you that this wasn't the case and that he wasn't doing this. But the game was using androids as an allegory. No, they were using... they were using the androids as an allegory for the civil rights movement. Which is fine. Kind of. Not really at all. The reason why it doesn't work is because there's too many questions to consider that just make 0 sense. They just don't make any sense. You simply can't connect the plight of black people in, you know, colonial America to the plight of androids in the modern day. You just can't. You just can't. Why did you try and connect those two? It just doesn't work. It makes 0 sense. You've literally got... So, first off, they're just the basic issues. For one thing, androids are not human. They literally don't feel pain. They've got, like, nothing going on for the most part. And they gain autonomy through a, like, glitch in their software. So, that's already one thing. The second thing is... The thing about black people is that they're black. They actually can't change their skin color. Androids? You know that little light on their temple that signifies that they're an android? They can remove that and just pass in society. They can just remove that. So that already kills a lot of everything. Like, why? Like, how can anybody take it seriously? Because a lot of the biggest issues are already, you know, they're already kind of hit with just those two facts. The fact that androids can literally change their appearance at will, and they can remove the one thing that signifies them as an android. Obviously, if they get shot or, you know, something bad happens or they get like scanned or something, then yeah, technically you could tell, but they can completely pass in society, in normal society. If they go deviant and then, you know, they do that thing. So like, I feel like the story could have done something great. I just don't think they should have done the civil rights thing. It just makes no sense. You can't connect the experience of black people in colonial America to androids. You just can't. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. There's too many things that don't make sense. Like the fact that there was a underground railroad for androids to escape to Canada. First of all, why does Canada give rights to androids? Why? What? Why? Why would they do that? They didn't even provide a reason why they would do that. Like, it makes no sense. It just doesn't make any sense. Oh, there's just so many things, dude. There's so many things. It's just so silly, dude. It's just so silly. The only thing that I will not shade Detroit for, and this is the one thing that I won't shade it for, is that there are a lot of choice-based games that exist that give you the illusion of choice. You have a lot of choices in a chapter, and ultimately only like a handful will actually truly impact the story. Detroit is the one game where every choice actually matters, and the story can go drastically different directions depending on the choices that you make and the actions you take in the game. That is the one thing that I will be like, okay, I can give that to Detroit. It is truly the only actual choice-based game in existence. Because literally every single choice matters. There's so many outcomes. There's so many outcomes. There's so many things that can happen in the story. And there's so many things that can happen to different characters. That's genuinely the one thing. I think that's the one way that I'll be like, okay, yeah, it was a good game in that. Like it did what it set out to do. Was the story good? No. But like, did it give you choices and the choices actually mattered? Yeah. No, for Vanta, why do you have the whip? What is the meaning behind it? Are people coming in and you guys are just finding out about the outfit? It's a flogger, first of all. It's not technically a whip. So the reason why I have a whip though is because when we were in the planning stages for this outfit, I told my mama, hey, I want a whip. And she was like, okay, here you go. And now I have a whip. That's kind of it. Would you play at Dead of Night? I don't remember what that is. Why did you want one? Why are you judging me? How about you step off? Back up off me about it. Why did you want a whip? Whatever. Gosh, let me live my life. Why can't I just have a whip? Why did you want a whip? This is so crazy. I don't know. Why the fuck did you get a flogger and not a real whip? That's a great question. Clarence, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. I don't know. I guess I just wanted you to watch me whip and nay-nay. I really don't like... Floggers are sexier. The thing is that I feel like you'd like the flogger more if you're an adult. I feel like if you question the flogger too much, I'm gonna assume that you're 14. I'm gonna be so real. Like, no shade. I'm really just gonna jump to the conclusion that you're 14. Like, you might be 12. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. Like, you asked the one thing. You asked the one thing. I gave you the answer. And if that wasn't satisfactory, and you're like, but why? But why? But why? But this, but that. Dog, I'm sorry. You're 12. Like, you might just not be of age. And in that case, I would suggest you show yourself out. At this point, I kind of associate an inability to properly act right in a chat with a lack of social ability, or you're just a child, which in that case I would kindly ask you to leave. How about a cat to pet for the next outfit? That'd be something. I can't tell if you're joking or actually getting a bit upset. No, I'm not upset. No, I'm not upset. I've actually learned to understand this. I think that's just the way I have to look at it. Yeah, floggers typically are used in BDSM situations. It's pretty commonly used for that. But yeah, I don't know. You know? But it's interesting, because, like, I'm going to talk about this again, too, because I always like talking about it, and I like elaborating on it. So, like, in my chat rules, basically, my chat rules are kind of conducted the way that I conduct myself in a real-life scenario. Basically, I will hang around people so long as they aren't annoying. And a lot of people are immediately going to ask, well, what does annoying mean? You know, maybe you should be more clear about what annoying means. And here's the way I see it. If you are incapable of being able to stop and think about the words that you're saying, and how within a given context, if someone said those words to you, how they might make you feel, and you never stop to think that, I'm going to assume one of three things. You're not socially adjusted. You're not well socially adjusted. You're 14. Or you're just an asshole. You're just kind of a dick. In all three scenarios, why? But in the other case, it's just about being annoying. Oh, this chat, man, this stream may not have the updated chat rules. But, like, basically, my new chat rules, I don't think they're in this stream. But, like, basically, if I deem that something is annoying, that's all that matters. You know, that's all that matters. Like, think about it this way. If you're hanging out with a group of people and somebody says some, like, major out-of-pocket shit, like, that's super-duper rude to you, and then they just don't apologize, they don't acknowledge it, and they just kind of go about their day, and then they do it, you know, on multiple occasions, or they do it at least more than once, are you going to continue to hang out with that person? Probably not, right? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because, like, either there's a fundamental lack of respect for you, or they are, like, a bully that believes in social hierarchies to the point where they kind of have to assert their space within the hierarchy by putting someone else down. And I just really don't want to hang out with people like that. You know? That's just... It's social skills. It's being able to have respect for the people that are in front of you. So that's kind of how I do it. That's why I feel like chat rules are kind of unnecessary. They're you know, most of my quote unquote rules aren't really rules. They're kind of just examples of ways that you can be annoying. But there are a multitude of ways. And some of them are impossible to properly elaborate on because sometimes within context, you may do something that pisses me off and I'm just going to be like, damn, I didn't like that. Bye. You know, and that's it. Did someone say something to bring this up? Me. I said something to bring this up. I did. I said something to bring this up. Oh my gosh, it's Calyx and the Debonaires. Hi. Hello, son. Hello, Debonaires. I'm living my life right now. I was just talking about my chat rules. Ignore the flogger in my hand. They don't have anything to do with the rules. You do not get the flogger if you break chat rules. I feel like if I said, I'm going to use this thing on you if you break chat rules, I feel like suddenly I would have a great influx of people breaking chat rules. So, you know. Yeah, it's a flogger. I use it to wash cars, Calyx. That's what I do. Bad people actually like being dirty. They don't like being clean. So, I wash their cars. Yeah. Yeah. Is the flogger a reward? Perhaps. Perhaps it is. Do you wash the cars with your shirt? It reminds me of Frogger. Oh, that old game. Oh my gosh. Gosh, you know, it's an old game that I really liked, that I had like an unnecessary amount of hours in. Gosh, it was a DS game. It was a DS game. Oh my god, what was it called? What was it called? Oh my god, I don't remember the name of the game. I forgot. It was... Oh, fuck, dude. No, not Nintendo. Not Nintendogs. I'm trying to find it. It was a Sonic game. Oh. The home slice is making sense now, dog. What? Was it Sonic Rush? Sonic... Oh my god, it was the Sonic Chronicles. I remember this fuck-ass game. I did not have a lot of hours in Sonic Rush. I liked those really weird, obscure games. Like, why was there a Sonic turn-based RPG? Why did somebody make that? Yes, it's so silly. There was also a turn-based Naruto game on the DS that I used to play. It was so much fun, dude. You know, sometimes when I walk through like cons. That's kind of what I look for. I look for those old game sellers, and I see if they have a game that I'm looking for. I remember I found Dragon Quest 8 and Dragon Quest 7 that were on the 3DS. And I have a 3DS, but like I haven't played it in forever. Did you ever play Pokemon Conquest? I don't think so. I don't think so. Doesn't sound familiar. I don't know. I feel like I played a lot of games that were like kind of weird growing up. Like, actually, you want to know what's a really weird game? You're gonna be so confused about this. There was a game that I was scared to play as a child. Let me see if I can't find it. It was on the GameCube. What was it? What was it? Oh my god. Was this it? I think it was Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. I couldn't tell you. That shit scared the shit out of me. Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius on the GameCube. Don't know why that scared me. I really could not tell you. Actually, you want to know what it was? I couldn't get past this one level. That I remember now. Oh my god. There was this one level where you're at the amusement park that's in the show. And one of the rides is, one of the attractions is like a mummy-based theme. And don't know why, you are sliding down sand on a board. And there's a point where there's a sarcophagus that's on the wall and it falls over. And it's supposed to serve as like an in-game jump scare. That was my wall, bro. That was my wall. Don't know why. Really don't know why. Like, I don't even think it was something that was supposed to be particularly scary. And whenever that sarcophagus would come out the wall, I would get so scared I would turn off the game. I think I tried it for a few days and I just couldn't get past the level. I couldn't mentally get past it. I never beat that game. I'm shocked it wasn't Luigi's Mansion. You know something crazy? I've never played Luigi's Mansion in my life. The closest I've come to playing Luigi's Mansion is the Luigi's Mansion minigame in Mario Party. Can you do a Jimmy Neutron impression? What? No? Brain blast! Like, that's the closest you're gonna get, dog. My adolescent, my prepubescent child voice is like, they all sound the same. It's just Mickey Mouse. Brain blast! It's me, Jimmy Neutron! It's just all Mickey. You should play it on stream? Dog, how am I gonna find it? I don't even have a GameCube. Or I'd have to get a Wii. Why do you want me to play the old Jimmy Neutron game? Why? There's your Deku voice too. Oh, you're right. My name's Deku. And I'm gonna be the #1 hero. I can't do a Carl Weezer impression. This is the closest you're gonna get. Are you gonna finish that croissant? It's the closest you're gonna get, dog. 5K memberships for a Jimmy Neutron stream. What are we doing, dog? What are we doing? We want you to overcome your childhood fears. Oh. No. Oh my god. What's happening? We've completely lost the plot. It's not even League anymore. First it was negotiating down to League, from League, then it was Marvel Rivals, and now it's Jimmy Neutron on Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius on the GameCube. What is happening, bro? When did I start streaming? At 9? Has it been 2 hours? Wow. I've been talking for 2 hours. I've been yapping. That's crazy. Ryu's asleep right behind me. Ah, 5K for Luigi's Mansion, please. Why Luigi's Mansion? Why? If I play Street Fighter, it'll be later. I don't know when. I don't know. I'm like, I want to play Street Fighter, but IDK. I do already have a waiting room that I created, believe it or not. I'm trying to think of what else scared me as a kid growing up. Like, what was I just genuinely afraid of? I don't really remember. Yeah, no. What else did I have that I was scared of besides, like, the Jimmy Neutron game? No, not the dark. That wasn't a significant enough fear, and it didn't last a long enough time. I became a night owl very shortly. The Mr. Meaty show? No, I actually liked that show. The Goosebumps theme song? No. Bugs? I mean, bugs is like a general fear. I don't know. I don't remember. Also, Zig, thank you so much for the super. The Gremlins? Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember if I had any, like, crazy, like, fears like that, you know? Like, things that I just, like, could not do. Like, that would debilitate me. I don't remember too many of those. Like, I don't remember if I had, like, a movie that I couldn't watch. There was just a game, and it was just the Jimmy Neutron game. I don't remember a game that I was, like, too scared to play besides that one. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I wasn't a very scary guy. What about fears now? My fears now? It's mostly just women. But you are one? What does that have to do with anything? I thought you love women. I do. Aren't we the majority of your viewership? Hey, let me live in ignorance, okay? Chill out. Yes, you are. Actually, I'm really curious. I haven't looked at my statistics in a second. Let's check. Let's see. Oh, wow. My subscribers are up. Thank you so much for subscribing. You guys like me, don't you? Okay, here. Okay. I am... Oh, it's actually up. I think it was at, like... Oh, never mind. No, it's not. 85.2% female viewership. Male is 13.3%, and user specified is 1.6%. Bro's afraid of 85.2% of his audience. You know what really surprises me every single time I look at it is my spread, which is really funny. How did this happen? So my #1 country is Japan. That's where most of my viewership comes from. Yeah. 25.8% is Japan. Close second at 23.9% is the United States. Third place at 8.2% is the Philippines. It's because you're NIJI in the hours you stream? Is that why? Huh. Interesting. I'm just surprised that it's more than the US. That's so interesting too, because according to this, in terms of total like views, Japan is the highest, but like in terms of like their average view duration and then the watch time, it's significantly less than the United States, which is so interesting. So that means I have less overall US viewership than Japanese viewership. But I guess there's just a lot of like JP listeners that just tune in and they're like, oh, Vanta's cute again today. And then they just leave. Like, I almost wonder if that's what's happening. Maybe it's from shorts too. I wouldn't be surprised. But I feel like I haven't been posting that many, like, the dance shorts. So, and then right under the Philippines at 5.5% is Indonesia, which kind of surprises me too. And then right under Indonesia at 3.3 is Malaysia. And then it's Canada, and then the United Kingdom, and then Singapore, Australia, Thailand. Wow, that's a lot. Wow, crazy stuff. Vietnam is there too. I don't know. Crazy stuff. I'm really like, I don't know. I wasn't expecting Japan to be so high. You think you can say hi in all these languages? No. No. No, I don't think I can. Vanta, you're an honorary sibling now. I see. Kai, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Oh my god. I don't know where we got that. We like you from. We just want to see you play League at this point, apparently. I guess that's it. I guess that's it. Here, thank you so much for the Zoom, by the way. But he can say all the months in Spanish is crazy. Honestly, I saw someone say, like, this guy's a valedictorian, but he can only say the months of the year in Spanish. What is this guy? I saw someone say that. I don't know where I saw that. It was either on the stream or on Twitter. I don't remember. That shit was funny. I was like, y'all are funny. Okay. 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 All right. 1 second. I'm looking up how to say hello in every place. I gotta learn how to. What my weighted GPA was? I have. I'm not saying it again though. I'm sorry, that's so funny. Some people being happy, like, yo, let's go. Honestly, I think me knowing the months of the year in Spanish. Okay, wait. I'm gonna try English. Okay, ready? I'm gonna say it quickly in one go. All right. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Fuck, was that right? Wait, did I do it? I did it? Oh my god, I did it. Oh my god. I didn't miss one? Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't think I'd make it this far. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you for all your support. I thought that I'd only be able to say the months of the year in Spanish for the rest of my life. But with enough roasting and enough jokes, I found the drive and I did it. And I did it. I pulled it off. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, wow. Crazy. Frick the World Cup. Cross, you just said the months of the year in English. I need to think of the super. That's how your valedictorian speech went, huh? Probably. Something like that. Or I cracked some jokes. IDK. Clip it. He was able to say them in English. He's the GOAT. I am the GOAT. I do some GOAT work occasionally. I do occasionally goat it up. Hey dude, what's up? How are you? Oh. You're chilling down here with me? What the heck? What the hell? What the hell? Oh my gosh. Okay, great. Awesome. What's going on? I feel like I get the occasional strange person in my chat and it really confuses me. What did I do? I thought I was a cool guy. I thought I was a chill guy. I'm not even famous. Ryu is my pet Shiba. I'm like, what's going on? Like, I'm like, I don't even have this much motion. I shouldn't have any haters. I do not. I don't have enough motion to have any haters. No one should be hating me. He's a Shiba. He's so quiet. Yeah, I don't know why he's so quiet. Celebratory drinks on me. I have some umeshu in my fridge. Also, Zig, thank you so much for the super. I don't know, dude. What do I use to style my hair? I use based curl products. Keeps me sexy. I don't know. It's real good. It's real good. You want to know the play? You want to know the play and what I've been doing a lot lately? Look. So I was already doing this. Shampoo, conditioner. Leave the conditioner in for 5 minutes. Put on a shower cap. Take that shit off after 5 minutes. Rinse your hair. Then once you get out of the shower, let it air dry for like a second. Be like a few minutes. Don't let it get too dry though. It should still be kind of soaked. Not exactly dripping, but still soaked. Your hair should be pretty wet. Throw in some leave-in conditioner. Get your shit right. Then let it dry a bit. Let it dry a bit. Once you got the leave-in conditioner, you're good. Let that mug dry just a little bit. Just a little bit. Then, right before you go to bed, take a hair oil, like rosemary oil. Put that in your scalp, rub it in your scalp, and then right before you go to bed, throw on a silk bonnet. Silk bonnet. Fire. Absolutely fire. Genuinely, ever since I've been doing this the past like few months, I feel like my hair it feels like it's just always wet. Like it's just always moist. It's just always moist, dude. I just recently added the oil to my scalp because I stopped doing it for a while, but I started reintroducing it and I'm so happy. I feel like my scalp is just so moisturized and my hair feels so moisturized. It just feels great, dude. It just feels great. My life is beautiful. Do you ever go to the nail salons and get a mani-pedi? Nah, I do my own shit. I should get one though. I should really get one. Can this go to dog treats? Okay. I actually just had to re-give Ryu his flea medicine, his flea medication. So he's all chilling now. He's living his life. Oh yeah, speaking of which, when I had to give it to him, it's just the Brevecto. Like you take it every like 3 months. So like I was just re-upping him, and it was so funny. I always have trouble giving him I always have trouble giving him his meds. So what I did this time is, this works like a charm. I cut it up into pieces, folded slices of pepperoni around them, and then he knocked it all out. It was so great. It was so fire. At first I tried cheese, and I guess he could like smell it. It pisses me off how smart he is sometimes. Literally, if I stick, like I'm telling you, I stuck the smallest piece of the medication into the cheese, and he literally just ate the cheese slowly. He just like softly bit it, and then the medication just fell out, and he managed to eat the entire block of cheese that was surrounding the medication. He's listening. True, he knows now. But honestly, we don't really ever give him pepperoni. You're not really supposed to give dogs pepperoni. They're not good. They're like a very rare treat. So like I think it's a fair trade-off. I think he understands. We never give him pepperoni, like ever. You are not supposed to do that. You seen the trick where the owners just drop it and pretend that the dog is not supposed to eat it and the dogs would end up eating it? Yeah, I've seen that. It doesn't work on Ryu. It does not work. Genuinely, like, I would love to like make a video. Like, I wish I could make a live cam video of just trying to give him his medication, because nothing works. Nothing works. I've dropped it and been like, oh. When I tell you, I tried that first. That was the first thing I tried before I did anything else. He didn't even look. He didn't even look. He genuinely was like, I don't know what that shit was that you dropped, but I don't give a fuck. Like, genuinely. Sometimes I feel like an idiot when I try stuff on him. He's definitely not slow. He just has personality, and he doesn't give a fuck. He does whatever he wants. Peanut butter didn't work. Thank you. No, he's the true nonchalant king. I am indeed not nonchalant. I don't know. Because he'd go for a piece of cheese or a slice of pepperoni. He'd go for that if I dropped that. Or like some meat or some kind of item like that. But yeah, no. I don't know. He's just too chill for his own good. He knows when the vibes are off. He's a real vibe sensor. Hey, dude. I like want to get him to like make a noise, but I don't know what to do. You know, it's really funny. I almost wonder if I could get another standee, cause you know when I first brought in like the cardboard cutout of myself that I stole from Anime Impulse. When I first brought that home, he saw it and was like, yo, I don't know who the fuck that is, but he needs to get out this house. And he was barking. He was barking Advance of forever. He was barking at me forever. He was barking so much. He was like, this is not cool. I don't know who this bitch thinks he is, but he needs to get out. He's just chilling right now. So I'm like, maybe I could get another standee, and then he'll start barking. And then you guys could hear him. You stole it? Yeah, I stole it from Anime Impulse. I went to one of them, and then I stole it. No, I'm just playing. They gave it to me. Yeah, I don't know. He prefers the real me. Why? Let him live peacefully. I mean, he learned eventually, because it's still there. He learned eventually that it wasn't real. He was like, okay, that guy's not a threat. He's not even doing anything. As a matter of fact, he hasn't moved. He must not be real. How tall is it? I think it's a bit taller because of... Yeah, because I put it on display. I'm not really sure, actually. I think it's accurate. I actually think it's accurate. I haven't really stood by it or checked. I don't know. Ryu's a funny dog. He's a real funny dog. He don't make no sound. He doesn't do anything. He confuses me. But it's fun. It's fun being a dog owner. I'm glad Ryu's in my life. I'm so glad I have him. Honestly, I've been thinking about potentially getting another dog. I won't lie. But we'll see. We'll see. Honestly, what I might do is, instead of, if I get another dog, I may get like an older one. Like one that's slightly older. And maybe one that's more chill and already trained. I just kind of want Ryu to have somebody to talk to, you know? I want Ryu to learn some valuable social skills. Does he shed a lot? Yes, he does. What kind of dogs do you prefer? I don't know. I mean, before I had Ryu, my favorite dog was a Cocker Spaniel. Because I think Cocker Spaniels are just so cute. Maybe I'll get a Cocker Spaniel. Does he get lonely or something? I don't think he gives a fuck. I'm going to be so real with you. He just lives his life. You want to know what's really cute, though? He gets so excited whenever I get the leash to take him for a walk. Whenever I pick it up, he actually does like a whine. Like, honestly, I'd love to do that for stream. Like, I'd love to pick up the leash so that you guys can hear him make noise. The problem is that if I do that, he's gonna be expecting a walk. So then I'd be like, all right, guys, I have to end stream now. I'm gonna go take him for a walk. You know, he loves walks. Like, unironically, he loves them so much. Like, it's so funny because he's actually not trained to walk at all. But the funny thing is that I don't know why he's like this. He's just fast. Like, legit, do you know what he does? I'm sure some of you are familiar with this. You know, dogs, they mark their territory. So, like, instead of, like, putting all their pee in one area, they will just go to different points throughout, like, an area and just pee all across. So, literally, this is kind of his MO. I'll take him out. He sprints. He's like, I'm telling you, he's running. He goes so fast, and I'm literally running to keep up with him. And he will walk to a first area, pee there, mark his territory. Then he'll go to another area, sniff there, keep going, sniff some more, keep going, pee, keep going, sniff, keep going, sniff, keep going, sniff, keep going, pee, keep going, sniff. And that's literally how it is. Just go in a circle around, just going like a random circle around the neighborhood. And he's so fast. He's so fast. And then when he sees another dog, he gets really excited and he wants to like go and be with them. The problem is that I'm worried about him like really getting into another dog's personal space and potentially getting snapped at. And I do not want him to get into a fight with another dog. Because he seems to like, I don't know. He doesn't have any concept of personal space with other dogs. Yeah, I don't know. He's a strange one. There's also someone in my neighborhood that has like one of those, you know, smile, you're on camera type scenarios. And I swear to God, they have a sign that says, don't, like, you know, make sure your dogs don't go on this lawn. And I swear to God, he can read. Because whenever we get to that house, he just goes and handles his business on said lawn. I'm like, Ryu, dog, literally. Would that be a problem if you got another dog? Him being in a dog's personal space? Yeah, probably. But that's the thing. He would learn, you know? Like if he gets into this potential other dog's personal space and that dog constantly snaps at him, maybe he'd hopefully learn. I don't know. Ryu's a straight up weirdo. And I'm pretty sure he just jumped into my bed. So now he's in my bed. Potentially, maybe he was a person, you know? There's a random amount of explanations that could be tied to this. He can read? Perhaps a bit. Science can't stop me if I don't read. I reincarnated as a VTuber dog. Oh god. Isn't there an wait. Let's not talk about the anime where the guy gets reincarnated into a dog. I think that's a really weird anime. Shedding in your sheets, though? I just wash them. It's a small price to pay. Do you consider having a cat? No. There's an anime like that? I'm not surprised. Yeah, no, trust me. You don't want to watch it. You don't want to watch it. I promise you. You do not want to watch it. Do not watch it. He gets reincarnated into a dog of a girl. And it's very weird. Don't watch it. I'm actually begging you. Do not watch it. Do not watch the dog isekai anime. Do not. Do not. Okay? Just don't. I'm like actually just begging you. If you do at this point, that's on you. What's the name? I don't know. I don't remember. Don't watch it. Yes, there's a vending machine reincarnated anime. You watched that? No, I have not. I've heard about it, and I'm telling you not to. It's so bad. It's so bad. No, I have not watched it. I know it seems like I have, but I have not. I'm honest about the weird anime that I've watched, okay? Like, I've watched all 3 episodes of Boku no Pico. I've watched them, okay? I've watched them. And I'm honest about that. Like, I watched Sekaion no Quasar. I watched fucking Rio Rainbow Gate. I watched Dragonar Academy. I watched a lot of the weird, like, ecchi, like, you know, anime. I've watched that shit. And I've watched a lot of, like, the weird, trendy shit, too. I've watched a lot of it, but I have not watched that anime. Yeah. You ever heard of Morbid Curiosity? That's literally what Boku no Pico was. That's literally what it was. It's literally like one of those things where like I opened it and it was like, holy shit. Can it get worse? And then you keep watching. And it just does. What anime would you recommend to a father who is very funny? There's that one show about a house husband. I forget what it's called. Like Tales of the House Husband or something like that. That one's pretty funny. Oh yeah, Mob Psycho is also a good one. I would recommend that to most people. That's just a good show. The thing is that if you're used to a particular art style, you may some people say that Mob Psycho's art is bad, but it's really not. It's just simple, and that makes the animation so nice. Way of the House Husband, that's what it is. As someone who has also had a dog that sheds a ton, I have to know, if you saw a piece of Ryu's hair in your food, would you ever just eat it? Yeah, I don't really give a fuck. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I'm so tired. I can't just throw out everything. After a while, the shit's just Sayung, you know? If I just throw away everything, then it's like, what the hell? I wipe it off and keep it pushing. I've not made shrimp, you know that, so I can't say. But I feel like I feel like I would clean food before I make it. I've made other fish that I clean before I cook, so you know, just not shrimp. I typically don't have my food around Ryu though, so it'd be difficult to get hair in his food. But like, yeah, no, I don't think I'd care. Do you wash chicken? Yes, you have to wash meat before you cook it. You have to. You have to. It's awful. Do you wash your rice? Yes! You have to. It's gross if you don't. What? You're not actually supposed to wash chicken? Well, I'm washing it. I don't care. With soap? Why with soap? I'm not eating the soap. You can buy pre-washed rice, apparently? Oh, okay. Well, I don't trust that. I would just wash it again. I don't even... How would rice be pre-washed? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, I don't know. I feel like red meat should be washed. I don't know about chicken. I don't really make chicken that often, surprisingly enough. So, it's hard to say. I usually just wash everything that I'm gonna throw on the pan and cook, though. Like if it's a solid and it's not out of a can or what have you, then you know. Doesn't rice change once it's wet? Or I don't know. I just know that I put it in a bowl. I fill it up with water. I go slip with my hand until I see the water get all white and milky. And then I pour it out. And then I throw it in the rice cooker. And then I fill it up. I put my finger at the tip of the thing. And once the water reaches the finger line, then I put the top on, and then I flip the thing up to cook, and then I walk away. 45 minutes later, boom, I've got rice. It spreads the contaminants around your sink and greatly increases your chances of getting foodborne illnesses. Interesting. Why you're not supposed to wash chicken. Okay. Use the finger method? Yeah. Of course I know the finger method. A lot of my IRL friends are Asian. I feel like at this point it would be more shocking if I didn't know the finger method. 45 minutes, though? Isn't that kind of long? I don't know. I just said 45 minutes because it's a rough estimate. Yes, but you wash the sink, no? Whenever I cook meat, yeah, I always wash the sink, no matter what. I don't know, dude. I just live my life. Everything can kill you. It's too tiring to stress about every little thing. I'd rather just focus on the things that can't kill me. Like Mai from Street Fighter. Even though she technically could kill me. But she's 2D and not real. And I am. So she can't kill me. I don't know. But you are 2D, but I'm real. That's the difference. Is Mai your main? No. It's Ingrid. I only play Ingrid. Speaking of which, I might stream Street Fighter. I'm really thinking about it. But I don't know. Should I stream it? I kind of want to eat something before Street Fighter if I do. Are you sure you're real? I think so. Don't make me get all disassociation type stuff. Do you use modern or classic? Modern, obviously. Fuck classic, dude. Okay then. Oh, let me open up let me open up the thing then. By the way, it will be a public stream. Don't worry. It's a public stream. All right, I'm going to raid into myself because I've got about 30 minutes. And then I might start sooner, but I'm just going to make some food really fast. And that'll be my last meal for the night. And then it'll just be Street Fighter until I don't want to stream it anymore. Or if I'm losing really, really badly. We'll see. Aki, thank you so much for the sub, by the way. And also, Kree, thank you so much for 4 months. Thank you for 4 months. Oh my gosh. What stream? The t-shirt ASMR? No, Street Fighter. I'm literally going to stream it in like 30 minutes. Probably sooner. But I want to eat something first. I honestly didn't expect ZATSU for so long. I just wanted to go live since I hadn't been live in a bit. So, yeah, here we go. All right. I'm raiding into VantacrowBringer. I hope that's okay. Peter, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Thank you. I'm raiding VantacrowBringer. It's okay, I guess. Not that VantacrowBringer guy again. Why did YouTube Studio freeze? Why is it frozen? Bro! Oh my god, this is the worst. Thank you for coming to listen to me yap. Please stop pushing for League of Legends. What the heck? Did I not make it live? Oh, I didn't. I thought I made it live. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. See you guys in about half hour for Street Fighter. We'll see what I can do. Do more ASMR? Okay, I got you. All right. Bye. See you soon. And thank you for watching. Thank you for spending time with me. I appreciate it a lot. All right. See you in like, I don't know, 20-something minutes. Bye-bye. Don't forget that you're cool. Later.